So, we have entry strategies of either trying to evade, trying to destroy, or trying to intercept. And we practice those. But sometimes we need exit strategies for when the problem has already come to us. For example, he's grabbing me in some way, right? Yes, and now I'm already here. So it's too late to do those other three strategies. So what can I do? Well, there's always specific techniques that we know. We might specifically have trained to be able to do a throw. And we could do that, right? But what about a general solution? That's what we're going to work on. So this concept from Sifu Paul Vunak is called escape to gain safety. And each one of those letters is connected to a particular target. So escape stands for the eyes. 2 stands for the throat. Gain stands for the groin. And safety for the shin. So using this in any particular situation we might be in, we can go through that formula and use the closest weapon to the closest target to derive a solution. So it's like a Boy Scout knife you carry around with you to get out of a difficult situation. So he goes for the same hold that he had. And I look at what I have. And I can see that almost immediately I can frame and go for the eyes or the throat to create a change. Then I can duck out and I see that I can go for the shin or the groin to escape. Any hold that I could put him in the same thing. So I'm here, he's in a bear hug maybe, and he got to think, what can he do from here? So he looks for a target. He sees my shin, he sees the groin, he sees the throat, and now he sees the eyes. What you want to see between the weapons and the targets are the relationships. Having worked as a stunt performer in film and television, it's all fake, right? I'm punching this far away, and Jordan punches me from that far away, and I'm like, douche, right? But then I learn a relationship. If this really was here, his face would move that way. That's what we want to see, because you can become a human puppet master. 10 times out of 10, if someone gets poked in the eye, their eyes will close and they'll turn away. If I nail him in the throat, he's going to try to protect that. If he hits me in the groin, my hips will hinge, my knees will bend, and my chin will raise. So, puppet master factor, if he wants this target, he hits this target. I'm giving him a freeway express off-ramp to my throat. Same thing. I hit the shin, now he's off balance, his hands are going to drop. Now those higher targets are open. So this is a relationship. And through this relationship, you can escape to gain safety. So we can experiment with any hold. His hand comes around my neck. I might have a particular solution for this, for a side headlock, but I don't need it with escape to gain safety. I look, what do I got? Groin, now he's gonna lean forward. I can duck out, and there's the shin, there's the eyes, there's the throat, there's the throat. You can find relationships with your targets and your weapons where they meet. Where they meet on the street is where you greet them with escape to gain safety. Now we can push the limits with this, even in situations with more than one person. Let's say Jordan has one of my arms, and if that was my only problem, I might easily be able to deal with it, but it's not, because Tyler has me by my other arm. And Kalama has one arm around my neck doing something crazy. So now, what am I gonna do, right? Well, I have to feel for the path of least resistance, which is gonna be away from Tyler. So I'm gonna base and escape to gain safety. Why are you still up?
It almost doesn't feel right.
So Jordan's minding his own business at the bus stop when a hand comes around his neck. He turns and goes for those eyes. That opens up another target. And he keeps on going. Closest weapon, closest target. He does what he has to do to escape to gain safety. Eyes, throat, groin, turn, and shin. Bam! And you're out of there. Yeah, you can. You just because you're not limited from anything. You can do anything you want. It's no limitation is limitation, Tyler. No limitation is limitation. Ha.
Eyes, groin, eyes, throat. Can keep the shin. Yeah.
Tyler defends himself and he looks for targets. There he goes. He's escaping to gain safety. Oh yeah. Eyes. There you go. Groin. Throat is right there. There you go. Boom. 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 No limitation is limitation. Now, Big Kalama's worried because here comes Tyler with his attack.
Oh! Oh!
So Kalama has to escape to gain safety.
Eyes.
There you go. Groin, throat, eyes, spin. Aloha. Your hands over into the eyes. And then now turn more. Turn into the throat. Yes. Groin again. Shin again. And then use the head. There you go.
Head, groin, eyes, groin, shin.
Escape to gain safety.